Hello guys, my name is the Set Tiger and welcome to episode 1st of Kubifaktorium Let's Play. There are so many survival games on my channel, so this is a colony builder game for a change. You can build, manage and grow thriving colony. You can discover new lands, craft legendary weapons and of course defeat your enemies. The Kubifaktorium will feature different biomes to explore, plenty of resources to exploit, complex machinery to build and interesting production chains to master. This is the game it's all about. So let's start new campaign. By the way, there's only one game developer working on this game. His name is Mirko. And as you can notice, this is an early access game, so still work in progress. But he keep adding so much stuff. As you can see, how many versions he added so far, 350. So he's working so hard on this game. Keep improving this game. So let's start new campaign. See, as I said, see that there's like main campaign, work in progress. So we're gonna just click start. And there's like basic screen generating loading map. Okay, pressing K to begin. And then we have the island. So what do we do in this game? We just land on one island, do some stuff and then move from island to island. As you can see, like each island is different and we cannot see what's in the other island. We just highlight the first one. And first one is easy, no enemy camps, just flat terrain and 2 castaways want to join us. It is a small island, it's not a big one. Obviously once we go to second island we have an option to go either this island or the other island, but let's just jump to the first one. Alright, the word is generated, press and key, and this is the game has a look like. I know the graphic is kind of interesting, but this is like the first idea what you have to do. So we have to just control with the keys W, S, A, D, and then you can rotate map using Q and A keys, and then the game gonna tell you what you have to do. So this is like the first one, like create stockpile zone. And the thing when you create the stockpile, this is like all the icons and this is stockpile. This reminds me, I don't know if you guys played RimWorld when you can create the stockpiles. Anyway, so we create a stockpile. Of course we can also zoom in and zoom out with this using scroll mouse button, so we can zoom all the way down and you can see this is our big island. Well, it's not a big, it's a small island, but that's the whole map. So the island is not that huge and probably don't have to do a lot of this before we're gonna advance to second island. Alright, so what we have to do, we have to link ship to the stockpile. So by linking, I mean we have to unload some stuff because we have a lot of stuff. Not that much, but we have some stuff in the ship, so we have to unload it from the ship to the land, I guess, to the island, and there's a stockpile created. So just left click on the ship and then right click, and you can see the arrow pointing to the stockpile and we can unload. But before we're gonna do this, we have to select our newly created I forgot stockpile, and see there's a bunch of icons and we have to, there's one of the icons says accept all. That means we're gonna accept all the goods. That means everything whatever on that ship is gonna be transferred to the stockpile. These people is gonna work so hard, they don't need the houses, they don't need that much food. They're gonna work 24/7. I mean, from time to time they will go to sleep. You will see it soon. But anyway, we're almost done with unloading ship. And once we're done, it says click this object to proceed. So we're gonna click on the next object to proceed, and now the game is telling us we have to construct the well and own water. So the well, this is the first icon, construct button, and once we're gonna click that, there's the well. So we're just gonna choose anywhere. By the way, if you're gonna put, like, let's say on the tree the well, I mean some kind of construction building, they're gonna remove over tree or rocks, whatever is on the way, they're gonna remove that. But if you're gonna create the stockpile, like for example like that, the stockpile is not gonna like remove the trees. So you have to do manual removing the trees, like selecting the mine and harvest icon and just select each tree. You can also do, like, let's say select bunch of trees like this, and even bushes, whatever it's gonna be, that's gonna be mined. And of course they're gonna try to put in this stockpile, and if the stockpile is gonna be like too small, we can resize the stockpile. Just have to click on the stockpile and just drag it and just resize it anyway you want it. And if you don't like it, you can always use this bump and just remove that part. So it's very easy. Okay, let's remove this one, we don't need that. So we have water well, and of course water well is gonna create the water, but we have to, well, we have to stack the water somewhere. So we're gonna create new stockpile next to the water well. Let's do, yeah, like that. So we're gonna do left click on the well and then right click on our new stockpile, and the water is gonna be transferred from the water well to stockpile. So we are complete that task. So the next task is the construct bonfire. So when you construct bonfire, what the bonfire does will increase our range, I mean our lands, so we can claim more land. Right now you can see the red dots on the land, so this is our border, so we can increase our border. Just place bonfire next to the end of the border, and see this dude, you can even hover mouse over the bonfire. It's gonna tell you what do we need. We need one wood log and one rock. Once this guy is gonna bring that one wooden log and the rock, is gonna start constructing the bonfire. And our land, I mean our border should increase. There it goes. See? And there's a new structure, and this is like trading hub. We're not gonna use that trading hub for now. But there's so much stuff. There's also like hills. And even if you select the hill, it's gonna tell you what can be mined for. That will be for the stone. If you click on the trees, it's gonna say it can be mined for the logs, and it's gonna tell you how many logs you can get from the tree. So like, see a little tiny bush can be mined for, there's nothing. So there's nothing from the bush. And this, if you click on that, this is like strawberry. So we have like, there's a fruit, strawberry plant. And of course that noise comes from this guy taking water from the well. Alright, and also you can find on the map like chests. Oh, this is not the chest, this is the chest. And if the chest is gonna be in our borders, we can do select mining chest, if you can. If we cannot, that means it's almost like in the borders, but I guess we don't own it yet. So let's build another bonfire. So we're gonna increase our borders this way. That will be just for us. And I mean, you can click on the chest and it says what's inside that chest. So there's some stuff, useful stuff. You can find these chests around the map. And also we have like, see, like Christmas stuff. I don't know if that was from the update or something, but we can also do that too. So let's create another bonfire on this side. I mean, the bonfire's got limited range. See, if I moved over the bonfire, it says claiming range 14. Later on we can create even bigger bonfire, which claiming range will be much bigger. So once we're gonna build, we can take more land. Alright, so this is a chest in our borders, so let's mine it. That means they're gonna open the chest and grab this stuff. We have some cows. This is the cows and cow, and I guess he was sleeping. I mean, the graphics is kind of, you know, like 8-bit type of graphics, but it's really cool. So many details. And he's gonna mine that stuff, and that's what it's stuff. It's gonna just put on the side. All right. So what else we have to do? Food supply. So we have to assign the crop, strawberry plant, on strawberries, then assign crop, tomato plant, and then tomatoes and wheat. So what would we have to do? We have to make some crops. And the icon, this is the farm icon, so that's how we can make a crops. So let's put one crop. And that will be our strawberries. So we can select which one. So we're gonna select the strawberry plant. It's a green color. And also we need to have tomato plant and wheat plant. So let's do that too. Farm. I'm gonna do 1 and 2. So this one's gonna be tomato and this one's gonna be wheat. And of course every crops needs a stockpile because we have to store this stuff. So we're gonna create next to stockpiles. Of course we have to remove that part. What is it? Oh, plum tree stump. Okay. And alright, it's removed. Alright, let's increase our stockpile. Good. Now what we have to do, just left click on the strawberry plant and right click. So that will be storage for strawberries. There will be left click, storage for tomatoes, and there will be storage for the wheat. And once we have that stuff, we should be able to finish that. Also, rescue some castaways. So there should be some people on the island, and this is see that little flag, happy flag, and there's like a bunch of people, female, male, male, so 3 males, 1 female colonist, and then just waiting to be rescued. So what we have to do, we have to just keep expanding our border. Once they will be in range our border, they will be rescued by us. This is how you rescue. And by the way, while we're expanding our border, let's open the presents. This is what we can see inside the presents. So let's do mine it. I guess snowman. There's nothing for the snowman. Christmas tree. We can have 1 log from Christmas tree, so there's no point. And there's something else. There's like bench, snowy bench. So actually people can sit on the bench and rest. They do that from time to time. And if you want to like mine the hill, so this is how you mine it. Just select where you want to mine it. You can do like select everything, or if you don't want to, just undo it, cancel. This is why you have to cancel the order to mine it. Okay, don't cancel that. And they're gonna mine for the racks. Alright, so we're all done with that. So the next thing what we have to do is construct basic workbench. So the basic workbench, we're gonna go to construct items, and this is our basic workbench, basic workplace actually. I'm gonna place over here. And they should construct very soon. And then we need wooden boards, stone blocks, and then we can construct the bench. So let's wait until they're gonna finish that. By the way, this is the strawberries. Let's mine a few strawberries. Not like we need the food for now, but you know. And of course our stockpile, we're gonna just increase expanding our stockpile. See if like there's a sand, you can expand this way. We'll just replace that sand with the grass. Nice patch of grass, and this is our expanded. So this is the stockpile, we can stock everything. This one is just only strictly for strawberries. This one is for tomatoes. This one is for the wheat. Alright, we have our basic workplace, and now we have to do wooden boards and stone blocks. So select stone blocks and wooden boards. So that's what we can construct, but then we need that material. So we're gonna get material from our stockpile. So in order to get the material, just have to left click on the stockpile and right click on the basic workplace. See the arrow pointing to the basic workplace, and now they should take the stone blocks and wooden boards. But also there's some information like no output stockpile assigned, because once we have that, right now we have just logs and racks, and they're gonna be changed to stone blocks and wooden boards. But we have to also store them somewhere, so we're gonna create just another stockpile. And just select our basic workplace and right click on the stockpile, and whatever is gonna be constructed, which is gonna be stone blocks and wooden boards, will be stored over here. And they're gonna do forever until the stockpile is gonna be full, then they will stop constructing. There's no way you can select how many stone blocks we need, how many wooden boards we need, but it's not important for now. For now, just they have to create actually maybe craft 8 wooden boards and 4 stone blocks, and this is our bench. So we can construct bench using 1 wooden board, and since we have to construct 2 benches, so actually we're gonna place them in front of the water so they can sit and relax in the front of the water. Is this correct? Yes. 1, 2, I hope. Yeah, this is correct. And then once they have like, I guess 2 wooden boards or 1? Just 1, and then we'll construct workbench. Here you go. Workbench is not workbench, bench is under construction. There's a fallen tree. We can also mine this one, fallen tree. There's some kind of fern, but there's nothing for the fern. What's this? Oh yeah, you can find the fish too. And some birds flying over our heads. Okay. And this guy is like fall asleep because they don't have the houses yet. So. Alright, so we need 7 boards and 2 stone blocks. You can always speed it up the game to make it faster, so you have to wait forever because it takes a while to do this. And there's not every time the one person who's working on that. When one dude's gonna get tired, then another one's gonna come work. Look at this, employee of the month. Look how fast he's working on it. That's the employee of the month. Alright, so we need 5 more wooden boards. We got 8 wooden boards, and now we have to do the houses. By the way, let's see if our area expanded. No, still not yet, still cannot reach, so we have to build another bonfire, and this time we should be able to rescue our new people. So these people is gonna join to us, to our colony. And this is the flowers, that little tiny thing, the flowers can be mined for the flower. Yeah, so we can gather like flowers. That will be useful for something. Anyway, now we can finally construct some houses. So we're gonna go to menu and construct. Where's the house? A barn, flower pot. Oh, see, this is what we can use the flowers. I guess we don't have that yet. We did not reach that. We need more wooden parts to construct the houses. And the first one is cottage house. So to make the wooden parts, we need 4 of them. So just select our basic workplace. This is another wooden part. We're just gonna select organ the construction. Of course, we have to also select our stockpile and make this select wooden part. So that means that wooden part also can be stored in this stockpile. Wooden part, which is funny thing, is not only required 1 wooden board, 1 stone block, but also wheat. Alright, and we have the guy working on our wooden parts. But what I forgot like to make the wooden parts you need one piece of wheat, one wooden board, one stone block. That means we have to also select the stockpile, to right click on our basic workplace to create a new arrow, and also we have to click on this stockpile with the wheat to right click on our basic workplace to get the wheat, and this way he can work whatever who's gonna be working on it and then create the wooden parts. And now finally we can build the house. It should show up in our cottage house. We have that, and we have to construct two of them, so we're just gonna place one over here and the one's gonna be next to and just in front of that bonfire, and we're gonna construct two houses. And there's something also interesting. See, it says missing stone blocks for constructions. Because like if you select something to construct, you place it, why is not building? So if we go move over our cottage house, it says required one wooden part and one stone block. And of course, if we check our stockpile, there's no stone blocks. There's no stone blocks over here. So we need some stone, and we can even mine at these stones, or we can just mine at here. And this is how we're gonna get the stones, and the stones needs to be changed to stone blocks, which of course we have to go to our basic workplace, make sure this one is selected to make it stone blocks. That is gonna store racks in this place, I mean this stockpile, and then gonna take the parts and gonna create the stone blocks, and after that they can construct houses. And that's it. We have a victory, so now we are safe. We can leave the island, so we can just click on leave the island. Of course you can resume playing, you can keep playing, and then there's another stuff we can do if you don't wanna leave the island and stay on the island and just keep working on it. But we're just gonna leave the island. Alright, so now we can advance to the next island. If we go move over, the next island is also tier 1 grassland. No enemy comes, 2 castaways wants to join us. Unfortunately, we are running out of the time, so we're gonna finish our first episode. Thank you for watching, I hope you guys enjoy it, and see you next time. Bye bye, take care.